We're playing Warface in 2023. A lot of you guys don't know what this game is. Probably you didn't know it existed. It's called Warface. It's a free-to-play game that came out like in 2013. I think it was for Xbox or something, or the PC, I believe, or something like that. The game was relaunched for PlayStation 4 and Xbox One in 2018, and Nintendo Switch in 2020. That's my understanding of this game. So if you guys have any of these consoles, Xbox One, PS4, Switch, you can play this game, or PC as well. So it's an interesting game. It's funny story. This game years ago was a contender for a Call of Duty killer. And I mean, it kind of looks like Call of Duty. It's got its thing, going on. It's not a bad game for a free-to-play. It's not the greatest game either, So you have nothing to lose if you haven't played this game at all. Definitely give it a try because it's fun. It's fun. It's a little clunky. It's kind of funny. I didn't have any luck finding US servers or North American service. I tried for 2 days and there was non-existent. I don't know, maybe there's a special day where people just come in North America and get the service going. But I was playing, I believe, European servers, or I don't know where, but my connections were horrible. You'll get to see throughout these gameplays here, these various gameplays, how sometimes when I'm shooting the target, it freezes and then just keeps going, and it's a little clunky, a little weird, the connection. But the game itself, I like it. I like the idea. I liked gun sounds. I like the map design. It's pretty cool. Like, maps are really short and to the point. So the thing is, like everything else, because it's so clunky, being aggressive doesn't play as like Call of Duty or even Battlefield. It just feels so weird. So most of the times you're gonna get into the games, and there's a lot of campiness, it's a lot of like slow gameplay, and in certain situations I felt like I was playing like Counter-Strike or something, kind of just watching the angles and things like that. So yes, you cannot see the claymores. I don't know, I got killed by claymores in this game more than ever. But anyways, so yeah, I was feeling like, or I would get in that Counter-Strike kind of vibe, just watching the little angles, little things, and movie, almost like very strategical, if you will. But I mean, nonetheless, like I've been saying, it's a fun game, free to play. You have nothing to lose. It's awesome. It's got like different guns, a lot of maps. You also have you got the multiplayer, which is versus. You have a ranked, which you unlocked at level 25. You also have co-op and spec-up missions. So they're not so difficult. They're not so crazy. They're fun, Like I said, for a free-to-play game, you can expect much. But nonetheless, it's a very interesting concept. And some of these maps, I mean, you can tell this a lot of like Call of Duty vibe back there. There's a map that looks just like Favela. Another one like Nuketown, but it's fun. Like I said, it's pretty fun game. So definitely give it a try if you haven't. I played this game years ago, man. I remember I played for like half hour because I didn't like it. So I was trying to look for something new, something different. Came across this game, downloaded it, played it, didn't like it, and I kind of forgot about it. Got just crazy with Battlefield and Call of Duty, and really forgot about this game. Up until now in 2023, where I just remember I was going through my library of games and happened to see this game. Like, let's give it a try, see what's going on, see if maybe there's people playing the game, and there is. If you are in Europe, I think you have a better server connection, or Asia or whatever. But because when I was trying to join North American servers, it kept telling me if I want to switch to a different different servers if I want to play a game. If the game wanted to connect me to a game. So definitely not North American servers going on right now, but hey, you can play a game here too, European servers, if you like the game or not, and just have a great time. You have like 4 classes, rifleman. Well, you kind of like Battlefield, you provide ammo, which is the one I'm using right here, is rifleman. You get the medic. The medic uses a shotgun and all the guns, and the sniper, and you know. So I like the M4. I like having ammo. Sometimes I kind of stay alive a little longer. So I don't think that, oh, you can revive teammates, and but it's a little different from like Call of Duty. I'm sorry, Battlefield. The whole ammo situation. So I was having a hard time just trying to, like, I didn't know when I was providing ammo or not. Same thing for myself. So it's kind of like weird, but overall it's fun. Like, believe it or not, I have fun. You know, playing something different. It's always cool. Playing something different. It's entertaining, and you know, it feels like you're playing bots, but no, there's real people. It's because the game is so like clunky. So I told you, so clunky, and I don't know, it's kind of entertaining at the same time. So like I said, give it a try. It's pretty fun. It's interesting, and you know, why not? You know, free to play. It's you have nothing to lose, and I always come to all these games like with a kind of positive vibe, positive attitude, you know, just to try it out, not to compare exactly to other games, because you cannot compare this game to Call of Duty, a multi-billion-dollar company, with this, you know, competing against this one. It's like not a fair comparison. But I have to say, this game uses the CryEngine, and for those of you who are familiar with the engine, you know, this game uses it. And you know, overall, like I say, it's fun. It's fun. Give it a try. It's free to play, whether you are PC, PlayStation, Xbox. I think even on mobile, if I'm not mistaken, you can play this game. Even the Switch. So why not? Why not give it a try? Have a good time. See if you like it or not. You can slide too. Like some of the features that we have on these games nowadays, you have it in this game. There's a different classes. There's one that you can play as like a Terminator. Like, it's like all weird. But I didn't play that one. Game modes, basically, you know, free for all. There's one for battle royale. There's like TDM, which is what we're playing right here, and the objective modes, which I don't know if this some sort of domination, I think, or I'm not sure, or like search and destroy, sort of, you know, kind of game modes. So there's plenty of that. I tried to join a battle royale just to see what it was like, but I could not find any servers going. So definitely not people playing that. So that's the issue. As always, if you have friends, you can always make private servers and have a great time. Just, you know, that's one best way to do it. But for the most part, it's a fun little game, I guess. It's cool. I was getting a lot of hit markers at some point, and you know, it just gets frustrating. But I was not expecting much since this game was old, and I'm surprised there's still people playing this game. I was not expecting any servers at all, but you know what, I was wrong. So definitely still people playing this game. It's still pretty active. I don't know how many people are online playing this game, but there's some. So you still find some servers, European servers or whatever servers, Asian, whatever they. But you still find some servers. So definitely the community kept this game alive all these years, and just keep playing and playing and playing. So pretty good. There's some pretty good guns, some pretty cool camos, some pretty cool ideas. Like I said, very Call of Duty. So if you like Call of Duty, you are going to feel like very familiar with this game. But if you're in North America, you're gonna have a little issue with the server. So keep that in mind, because it's a little annoying. Yeah, it's a little annoying. The lag and all that. But for the most part, it's a free-to-play game. You can't expect much. It's microtransactions, of course. I'm not going to invest in any of that. I just wanted to just to try different games, which is what we're doing right now. Hopefully you enjoyed Titanfall 2, which was our previous gameplay, and the Call of Duties that we'll be doing on the past videos, as well with the battlefields. So we've just been going through games and testing them out once again. Games maybe I didn't like or we didn't like before. Sometimes you may find that the game changed since the last time you played it. So that's why we do this, or that's why I do it. You know, sometimes you don't like something, and then I don't know, years later try it on, and hey, I like this gun, or I like this thing. So definitely, I highly recommend recommend that. So we're gonna move on to another clip on another gameplay. So this next map over here, this is like very Call of Duty. I got this very Nuketown vibe. The garages, the boss in the middle of the map, like very Nuketown-ish. So I mean, it's not bad if you enjoy Nuketown. You know, you're gonna feel familiar with this map in this game. But this is like really small map where I felt people were not really, even though I tried, maybe not in this game, but I do play other games on this map. People don't like to be aggressive here. Do you think this map is perfect for being aggressive? You know, flanking, but instead people just camped in the garages and just put claymores, and nobody wants to move. A lot of snipers. Well, in this gameplay in particular, we got some people moving. Thankfully, that's why I decided to, you know, use this one. But some of the other gameplays are just so boring. Like nobody moves, nobody wants to do anything, and it's just not fun in my opinion. So I like to move a little bit here and there, try to get to the enemy, or closer to the enemy. But the thing is, right from this point onwards, it's basically the enemy spawn. So I didn't want to push all the way through just because they're spawning right there. So right there is that's the enemy spawn. So very small map, and I didn't just want to go there. I don't know how the spawn points work over here. If they want to spawn in the same spot or right behind you or next to you. So I was just being careful, kind of testing it out because I don't have much experience on this game. But so that was it. So very slow and kind of, I don't want to say quiet because we did some shooting here. At least we tried to. But like I said, very strategic. Watching those angles, and you know, this is how I guess you play this game. Maybe it's meant to be played slowly and not so super aggressive. So, you know, it's good. I mean, it will help if we got better service here in North America, but that's not the case. So we have to deal with it and just play some European or Asian servers and see and hope, you know, we get something good. But for the most part, like I've been saying, I like this game. It's fun. It's got, you know, a lot of potential. I don't see this game as a Call of Duty killer or Battlefield killer. I see this game as a maybe something optional if you're bored of Call of Duty or Battlefield. You know, join into, it's a free to play, so join into a couple of games here and there. Have a good time. Challenge yourself with I don't know, maybe unlocking some of the guns or just getting some kills here and there. You know, that's what this game is good for, and you know, that's the best way to, I guess, approach the situation. So there you go. Very like I said, very strategical. So but this map is too small, and like I said, you would think it will be a lot easier to flank the enemy. And I was still having a hard time trying to figure out how. Like, do you throw your ammo? Like in Battlefield, it's different. You throw your ammo, and then you grab it, and you know how it goes. But in this game, as you see, a lot of people just, that's what they do, man. They just camp in little corners, and it's kind of frustrating. So I try to jump to the side, see if I can survive, but it's just impossible. You die behind walls. But once again, I think that the server is not helping. You know, being European or Asian server is not helping. But the corners, man. You remember Call of Duty Watch Your Corners? Yes, you do watch your corners over here. It's super campy. But my thing is, I think it's campy is because of the clunkiness, and people just don't feel comfortable. Like, once again, Call of Duty, Battlefield, Halo, or any other games where you feel like more mobile. Over here, you feel clunky, and it seems like people don't feel confident enough to maybe be a bit more aggressive and just try to like find the enemy and tackle and get the kill. So we're trying to, but you know, slowly but surely trying to get some kills, trying to move up the map, which is not so big to begin with. So just slowly over here, kind of, this is like the choke point here. This is where you're gonna get a lot of kills or you're gonna get killed a lot. So claymores over here are gonna be very useful. So, but yeah, so this is where you stop the enemy because the spawn is like right next to this little alley. So, you know, just a tip if you decide to play this game, so you don't get your butt kicked. But yeah, you're gonna get a lot of kills here, but you're gonna die a lot. That's for sure. You know, that's how it goes. Footsteps. I didn't hear much of the footsteps. The enemy, there are certain times where like they sneak up on you and you just don't hear anything. This is me testing, like, do I give my ammo over here? Like, how do I do this? How does this game work? You know, am I throwing the ammo? Oh, we just got a double kill, so hey, I'll take it. The M4 is always good. People complain about the M4 in other games, and regardless of the game, this gun is a beast. So I guess it's just the gun being that good, easy to use, low recoil, good fire rate. You know, well, like overall gun, this gun, better guns for sure. And I don't know about the other guns that you unlock in this game, but the M4 is always a good start and always is a startup weapon. So I didn't have any other choices. I want to be the ammo guy, but still learning. I'm like, am I giving them ammo? What am I doing over here? Like, how does this work? But it's a fun experience, so I like it. But once again, definitely give it a try. Warface, it's an interesting game, interesting concept, very Call of Duty-ish. And I don't know, we got just one more clip here. That was my last game because I decided not to play more because of the servers issue. So for me that was, I mean, I can deal with the clunkiness. I can deal with a lot of things. I can deal with maybe whatever the case may be, you know, slow teammates, people camping and whatnot. But when you have like these like really weird servers that don't help, that they freeze when you're trying to shoot the enemy. I think this is the one at some point. I don't know if you get to notice, or any lag that you've been experiencing or noticing throughout this video. It's not just, it's just the game. It's not the rendering. It's just the game. Very, very laggy. So for me, that's something that really play a huge role. And I was like, you know, I'm not gonna try more because really it's not worth it. So like I said, I tried for a couple of days, a few hours. My experience was like over here, boom, froze right there. You see that? It just and it kept happening more often, and that's why I decided just to. And that flash, I don't know what it is. Sometimes when a grenade lands next to you, you get the sort of like black screen thing, and it's pretty weird, pretty distracting. And I don't know, I got killed a lot of times trying to shoot the enemy, and my screen will freeze, and I don't know what's going on. So it was very frustrating, and so that's why, you know, I'm not gonna say anything negative about the game because of that. It's just really frustrating. But the game itself, you know, like I've been saying, man, the whole game, you're probably tired of hearing. It's fun, free to play game. It's fun. It's not so terrible. It's not the best. It's not the best. Don't. I'm gonna be honest with you. Don't download this game expecting the next Call of Duty, but it's still a fun game. It's a fun game. Pretty cool. Funky but cool. So, anyways, thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed this gameplay, this commentary. If you haven't checked out my other videos, definitely give it a try. Check out my channel. It's a lot of first-person shooters, a lot of gameplays, a lot of good stuff. You're gonna love it. Battlefield, Call of Duty, and random gameplays like this one. So if you haven't subscribed to the channel, stay tuned for the, I don't know, continuation of all these like random games. But Battlefield also, I'll have some Battlefield 2042, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Thanks for watching. All right, later.